What's up, guys? Normal Player Guy, and now we have some news and some other news. The first news is 5.7.1 released. Now, this is basically just the Awaken tab, right? This makes it quite a lot easy to see who you need to awaken. It's much like the hidden potential system, where the glowy ones tell you if you've got a dupe available of the units, right? So this one is basically just similar sort of thing. If you've got all the medals required to awaken somebody, it's just easier to find. You can either do this by pressing this little button here and you can actually type in the name. But if you're lazy, you can just scroll down by typings and it's much more visible right now. Like for me, sometimes I can be a bit lazy myself and I will often just scroll through, and because of the vast size of my box, I can often lose who they are, right? So that's nice. It's just that's basically all it will be, right? It's and there's another optimized recommendation mechanism of the friend supporters. So you'll often get some more relevant related units for the particular quest stages, but mainly it's just centering around this is just nice that it's have, right? Just makes the game easier, just makes it just that much more simple. That's generally just what it's all about. Now, for some other ones coming in today, we have the final part 3 EZA for the STR LR Vegito Blue. You need 20 this time, so each one of them is 15 medals of pop. So that's 300 medals you'll need, well, 300 gems rather, 300 blue gems from Baba herself, and then you'll be able to go away with it. Keep continuing to farm those events because you can get Kais just for 50 of them. And you can get a run of somewhere between, 3 and 8, depending on if you're lucky and how many you get. And if you use a booster as well, you'll double that. So uh, this guy has his, so this guy, his campaign should be more or less completed as of right now. You also get five stones and 5 Kais as well just for doing it. So hey, it's not bad. You get those Kais refunded back to you. As well, the Purunga Dragon Ball Day 7 will have arrived. You can check out the next video that I've done for the set 2. If you choose, make the characters have a stronger super attack, you get 3 Grand Kais of every type. You use them if you must. Now, also, we have some 3 new cards coming up, or rather 2 new cards, 1 Awakening, because we have a tournament coming up. I believe it's the 44th World Tournament. Most normally, it will be this guy. This will be the ranked reward. The local LR is still Mercenary Tau, the SDR Tau. Good unit. Needs more others around him, otherwise, just ain't going to be a great unit. Needs more development, but DB Saga always is terrible, right? So this guy, let's have a look at him. So tech type, key 2, 50% to stats. He's going to have an awakening at some point. They always do. Speaking of which, there's a STR Goku Black we'll check out, and he is quite good. He gets 20% per keys obtained, which is good. If only he had defense in his passive, right? That would make him extra. That would make him even greater. Right now, we got to wait a few tournaments for this guy to be any use. He has additional 5% to stats per Kisuru obtained when there's another bond of friendship category ally in the turn. So you get 25% per orb, right? And you get 100% to stats on super attack. So he could actually be good, right? He still raises defense for the turn. That's not bad. It's not bad. Not much in the way of key. Let's see what he has for key. Same warrior race, royal lineage, sane lineage, cold judgment, shocking speed. Okay. What's he on? Vegeta family? Yes. Royal lineage, same warrior race, sane lineage. In fact, all of these you'll get. Will tournament? No. Bond of friend? Yeah. Bond of parent and child, and hybrid saints. Not Majin Buu Saga. Really, Majin Buu Saga? That is curious. It must be because he's right at the end of the Cell Saga. That's where I'd put him. Okay, right. So let's see. Okay, yeah. Right. So his best one is free to play LR from the 7th anniversary. You're going to get 4 links. This guy's got Cold Judgment. This guy's got Cold Judgment. This guy, though, right? He has Royal Lineage, Shane Lineage, Cold Judgment. That's the way. Oh, is it? He has Royal Lineage and Cold Judgment. It could be same warrior race. That's going to be good. No key in his passive. He could struggle. But this is not bad. On a bond of friendship, which, again, you will get pretty much all of these on here, you're going to get 25%, and then your only stats at the start of turn is this. He does have a 30% buff. It's not bad. When he awakens, it's going to be good, right? The usual medals to awaken him. What's he coming out with on stats? If you have him at 55%, let's see. It's a bit tricky because that's without being at max, and that's really hard to see. Oh yeah, max level, there we go. So this is prior. It's on the lower side. But don't forget, it is only an SSR still in many a sense. When he awakens, it's probably going to be closer to here. So that'll be good. Not bad for an SSR. Well, you are level 100. That's not bad at all. Right, okay, so the next one we have this guy who is a new character who will appear in the drop pool for the World Tournament summons. I always say go for these summons rather than the other one of the other guaranteed SSR, which has got a load of common SSRs now, which everyone has. So always go for these, right? Because some of their awakenings, as we'll see in the next tab, they're actually really good. So Shen, also tech, he's 50%, but again, he'll have an awakening. Yeah, he'll have an awakening at some point. He has 100% to stats and seals the attacked enemy super attack. Now, by the way, that's just not on super. Like, he will do it on a normal attack. He has a 30% chance to dodge, flat out. He can dodge an enemy's attack, plus 20%, plus an additional 100%. Oh, okay. So you have a 30% chance, which basically becomes a 50% chance, as well as having extra stats as the first attacker in a turn. Now, you see, if that wasn't on, he'd be an absolute beast. All right? Well, define beast, but he'd be good. It's pointless. Slot 1, turn 1. None of this is going to trigger until you attack. He has additional attack within the same turn after evading an attack. So what they expect you to do, so if you're lucky, you dodge in slot 1. Then you attack, and you have 100% to stats, 100% to attack, and 30% here. This guy is good, but the only thing that ruins him is the first attacker in the turn. Let's see what his best partners are. Oh, really? Guasu and Zamasu. Yeah. Guasu and Zamasu. This guy will be on the World Tournament. I bet, yeah, World Tournament. And then, really, World Tournament and Realm of Gods. Interesting how this guy... Oh, no. Would it be Superclass? You'll be on Superclass, not Realm of Gods. Let's see. So this will be, yeah, Superclass, Realm of Gods. This will be World Tournament, Realm of Gods, Superclass, Tech. Yeah, okay. So you can run him on Super Tech. She's not bad, actually. Because he is a Realm of Gods, she is a support for Realm of Gods. It's not bad. Gives a crit, attack, defense, dodge chance, right? Let's see. He has Infighter, Gentleman, More Than Meets the Eye, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, Cold Judgment, Strength and Unity. This is a throwaway link. This is a throwaway link. So is this. You'll get this with Kid Goku. Guidance of the Dragon Ball, Cold Judgment, and Infighter. You will get amongst the DB Saga. You will get that, but it needs to have more units put in, more development put in for to be good. Potentially, could be really nice, actually. For a free-to-play unit, could be really nice. It'd be a fantastic unit if it wasn't for this. But, yeah, okay. So now the next one is the STR Goku Black. He finally has an awakening. I am lucky enough to have this guy Rainbow, so that's quite nice. This guy really is good. Extreme STR, 90% 3 key, so Battlefield already off the bat, you're looking quite nice. He has 100% at the start of turn, which is good. He gains an additional 20% defense per attack received, so he basically doubles his stats, right? And not only that, but he greatly raises. That's a 50% to his stats, and he lowers by 20% for 3 turns. So that's really good. You want to put him in slot 2, so you keep him on rotation. Have him have a couple of hits, build that up, get a super attack in, and then, yeah, you're good to go. Now, this is good, because Future Saga and Time Traveler, and it's just allies, not just like specifically extreme class, so they will overlap quite a lot. You're getting 1 key, 20% attack, and 10% defense per. So that's actually 40% attack, 20% defense, and 2 key, because that's really good. And he gets an additional bonus attack if there's a superclass enemy. Really, that bottom point is just a niche. It's just a caveat. It's just nice. It's just a bonus, whatever you wish to call it. But this is really well thought out. Fantastic support, 40% attack, 20% defense. More importantly, 2 key, because you will have a lot of overlap. This guy will support quite nicely the LR EZA coming out on the Future Saga campaign that will come out for us. And just any other Zamasus in general. You think AGL Zamasu, who has damage reduction but no defense, this guy will give him 20% defense to go with his damage reduction. You could find players who don't quite have a full developed team and are struggling. If you have this guy, because you played you're in the game enough, I don't know, between level 200 to 500. You don't have a lot of fantastic top tier units, but you have this guy from the tournament, and you have AGL Zamasu that you've pulled once or twice. Now, AGL Zamasu is a fine leader. What is he? Realm of Gods and Extreme type. So you could run this guy, and you could give him a buff. He will have 2 key and 20% defense to go with his, 25% damage reduction? That can actually work out. For a lot of players, this guy can be great because he has stats, because he builds up, right? Once this builds up along with this, even in Extreme Super Battle Road, yes. Because do you know what is a very difficult Extreme Super Battle Road? It's Time Travelers. Time Travelers is ridiculous because you're facing 4, then 3, then 4 enemies. It's always terrible. And they always super attack straight off the bat. It's horrendous. So having this guy with all of this that he does, this is really, really good. Let's see what he's looking like when he comes in around 6,500. It's not really too great, but at the end, when he's got 200% to his stats, and he's going to have 50% on top of that from his super attack effect, and he could double super, right? And he's also being a support. This guy will have what it takes to be on par with some lower level Dokkenfest that comes out, right? So he's probably going to be on par with like Bojack, STR Bojack when he comes out. Maybe, Cooler, STR Cooler when he came out. That's going to be around about his level. This guy is a really good awakening. Take no mention that it's only going to be at 6,500 or just shy. He's going to be looking really good. He has Cold Judgment, which is a massive buff to defense. Big Bad Bosses, even better. So already you're looking at 45% extra added defense. On top of the fact you can, imagine this: 100% at the start of turn, plus 45% if you get these two, right? You will have to be at level 10, right? And then you also got Nightmare, which attack, Fear and Faith, which is 2 key, Shattering the Limit, which is 2 key, and Prepared for Battle, which is 2 key. So you're getting plenty. This guy isn't going to struggle for a super attack. He's not going to struggle in terms of links. His best partners, shocking. Who do we have? As I say, the LR that comes out. Right. Now, this guy, he has no defense in his passive, but he does stack defense. It takes him a long time because he's missing defense. But this guy, he has 50% chance to crit in this form. It seems we need the transformed state. So giving him defense would be crucial. They now have, in particular, this guy after his EZA will have more in the start of turn, and they guard as well for the first 3 turns. So again, that'll make him great. This guy he builds up much like this guy. He gets defense per attack hit. It should be attack and defense. That's kind of how the anime went, right? So every time he got hit, he got stronger because he felt the power and the pain or whatever that was. So yeah, he builds up defense as with getting hit. This guy is 50% support, 50% defensive support for Extreme Class. So again, running a Future Saga team with this guy or Time Travelers is going to be viable. So because he's base form, it's not going to interfere with any of these. It's going to be brilliant. Worldwide Chaos, no. Inhuman Deeds, maybe. So Time Travelers, Corroded Body and Mind, another useful pull. Maybe in the latter stages of the Fighting Legend event, he's going to get crushed. But he could help you out in Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road. I'll have to test him out on the Extreme Super Battle Road. So yes. You'd have to run a villain side, and then yes, more of a villain side. But these 3 are really these 4 is where it's really going to go. This is a great unit. Okay then, that's going to be the end of this video. There is plenty to do, so there are a bunch of new stuff all coming up. So don't forget, 44th World Tournament coming out, and there is a nice update which just made it very easy to just to awaken your units. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.